Hi guys, my name is Lauren and I am going to talk to you about the books that I'm going to read in March. For those of you who are new to my channel, thanks for stopping by my humble little corner of the interwebs. I feel like I should apologize because some fuckery always is going to pop up eventually, and if you're not used to me yet, you can be like, ooh, but too late now. Anyway, now we're going to talk about for a minute the formatting, because I said starting in January that I was going to start doing like a raffle type formatting where I was just going to pick like genres and pick a book from within that. That didn't really work out so well last month, February, but it's still February right now. But I didn't read not damn none, not one of those books. So for March, I'm just going to tell you about the books I just need to finish basically. And then I'll try again in April because I have a lot of unfinished books and I can't take it no more. So first up is a book that I do not have right in front of me. It is, what the fuck is it? Oh, it is Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. This was supposed to be a buddy read between Liene from Liene's Library, Courtney from CuriousCortney, and I. And Courtney and I started reading it at the same time. Liene never picked it up. I think she picked it up later, and then I got 35% through it and stopped to wait for her. Courtney finished it, and Liene never picked it back up again because she got super busy and I just got super lazy. So Courtney's the only one that finished it. I've been really bad about buddy reads in this last month. I just have been really just kind of moody, and that's been reflected in my reading. So I've been more like crafting because that's what I do when I feel like shit, and I haven't been reading too much. I don't know why. I've been writing also. I think I've been more so focused on the business thing, but we'll talk about that at the end of this video if you would like to stick around for it. So there is Red Sister, which I need to finish. I also need to start and finish A Gathering of Shadows because we were supposed to buddy read this motherfucker starting in December and we didn't touch it. Liene finished it in January or February. Courtney finished it. I don't know if Katie finished it. I ain't started it. I suck. Then there is, I would really like to read this month, The Falconer by Elizabeth May. This was recommended to me by Allie over at the Little Librarian. I will link her channel down in the description box. She recommended this to me on Twitter quite a while back, and I've been looking for it ever since. I finally found it at a price that I wanted to pay for it, and I'm super stoked about it. I believe this was on Book Outlet. No, I found this in a thrift store actually, and it's in like pristine shape, and the cover is gorgeous, and I cannot wait to read it. Hopefully it will be a buddy read. I'm trying to see if some people would like to read it with me, but for now I'm still going to read it this month. Speaking of shit I need to finish, I need to finish The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. This is the first kind of book in the Witcher series, and I was trying to keep up with the read-along that Elliot Brooks is hosting. She's doing a book a month so everybody can read through the entire series for the year. So it started in January. I haven't finished this. The ebook is really good though. Don't pay attention to this. It's not correct because I read further than this in the ebook. The audiobook. The audiobook's amazing. So I finished it on there. And then February's book, Blood of Elves, which is the second. Both of these are anthologies. Is this one an anthology too? No, this one doesn't appear to be. This one, however, is an anthology. It's a bunch of short stories and they're retellings, which I love, and it's really good. Like I said, I just haven't been motivated. I haven't been reading. I haven't picked up a book in like 2 weeks, guys. For me, that's really weird and really unusual. So then The Blood of Elves was the second book, which was supposed to be February's book, and I hadn't. So maybe if I get through those, I can catch up with the fucking read-along. And the last book that I absolutely need to finish is Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor, because I have goals, and one of them is to finish this freaking series. I need to finish it because it's really good. It's just, this one's heavy, y'all. It's heavy. So Days of Blood and Starlight is the second book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, which is very vague summaries for reasons, so I'm never going to tell you what that one's about. But The Falconer, I already talked about in the haul, but is a book basically set, it's like a period drama kind of thing, but it's fantasy. So the girl who is basically a debutante, I forgot her name, Elena. She's supposed to be an aristocratic young lady, but she can see fairies, so she kind of can't help herself from kind of turning into this fairy hunter kind of a thing, and she's torn between the two duties of doing what her family wants her to do and being like a proper young lady, and being one of the few people who can stop someone else from getting snatched up by the fae and needing to do something about it, because as the person who can see them, she kind of has an obligation to help people who can't. So there, to my knowledge, that's kind of the premise of that one. So that's what that was. It would help if I told you guys what the books were about. And then I would also like to reread this month, or start to reread the Charlie Davidson series, which I have talked about in my series that my paranormal series that I binged video, as well as the wrap up that, the book haul that I just did. These are about, they're by Dorinda Jones. They are about a private investigator named Charlie Davidson who finds out that she is a Grim Reaper, and the person she's kind of like in and out of a relationship with before the series even starts, she finds out he's the son of Satan. So just basically a lot of fuckery ensues, and then as she's solving crime, she has that whole thing with him in the underworld, and just, it's a lot of stuff going on. But I am hoping to reread it because I have not read like books 9, 10, or 11, I don't think, and it's a pretty climactic ending to the 8th book when I left off, and I don't remember fully everything that went on because this was like 2 years ago that I binged that whole series. So I would like to binge them all again, and then I can give you guys a better, of it once I read them. What the hell else do I need to read? I would also like to, if I have the time, get to Elite by Mercedes Lackey, which is the second book to Hunter, which is about a girl named Joy who basically lives almost like a monk. But she comes from this, basically a community of hunters. They hunt these weird like demon creature kind of things because the fabric between the worlds tore and all these creatures came through, and it basically necessitated the bringing about of these hunters. And these hunters obviously hunt them down, but it's a little bit, tiny bit like Hunger Games in that, just in that it's televised and people kind of pick and choose their favorite hunter. But it's not for the reasons everybody thinks, and it's more so like a game of like pointing your attention in one place so you don't see what's really going on in another place. And it's really interesting, and I really liked it, so I'm hoping to finally get to the second book, which is Elite by Mercedes Lackey. So that's not it. There's another thing I need to get to. Wait here. Bethany from over at Beautifully Bookish Bethany, hey girl, was kind enough to send me an arc again. This girl has sent me an arc of Children of Blood and Bone. I freaking love her. But she sent me an arc again that she got because she thought I would enjoy it. This one is My Lady's Choosing. It is by Kitty Curran and Larissa Zagaris. It is actually like an interactive, it's an interactive romance novel, and it's like a pick your own ending, pick your own path kind of story. And just flipping through it, just the footnotes at the bottom look really fucking hilarious. So I'm excited to read it. And she said it was really good, and she thought I would like it. And so far, like, I'm picky enough and vocal enough about my taste that she's pretty spot on every time. She's like, I think you would like this one. She's really good about that. So I'm really excited to read that. I actually will probably be reading that today. It's still February 28th. I'm not gonna finish it before midnight because it's 12:36 this March 1st. I don't know how that happened. Oh, also really cool, real quick, that Bethany sent me. She sent me this like cool coin purse / pencil case, makeup case. Probably makeup case, it's the bells. But that she got presumably from a book event, and it is signed by Danielle Clayton. How freaking cool is that? I love this thing, and I'm scared to use it and ruin it, and I need to put it behind glass somewhere so that signature doesn't rub off. But that's so freaking cool. Thank you, Bethany. So those are the 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh wait, that was not it. I'm also participating in a readathon this month. Read-O-Rama readathon. I think I have by now. I should have actually already posted the TBR for that because it will be March 3rd through March 9th. So that's 12 in addition to those 7. That's 19 books that I think I'm probably not gonna read in March, but it sounded good, didn't it? Nah, I'm gonna read some of them. I want to read all of them. I've read way more than that before, so we'll see what happens. This is like a tentative. I need to work on these. Kind of a help me Jesus. So lies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so there's 7, and not including the Charlie Davidson series. And with those 7 are the 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 books, not counting the Charlie Davidson series. So with the readathon, that is 15. So that's not as bad. Anyway, that's all I got. Why am I so insane? That's all I got. I need to go charge my camera and I'm tired. So I will catch you wonderful people later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.